Hello, hello. Wow, technology. Night vision. Night vision cell phone. Okay. This is my viewpoint. So not a whole lot to see. But you can see it pretty. Yeah, there's Santa Monica. I'm just a few hundred yards from the pier. Oh yeah, you can see that. December 6th, I decided I was gonna go to California and be a beach bum when I had very little money. But now I've put to, but then I didn't get fired from my job, and so I stayed around a little longer. And yeah, I stayed around a little longer and saved, and I sold everything I own, and so I came out here with a decent chunk of change. And I've been woofing so far, and I'm just waiting for my next woof assignment in Willits, California. And in the meantime, it would be rather not economical for me to continue to stay in hostels. It's about like 40 or 50 bucks a night, which is not bad, but it adds up fairly quick. I've stayed like 7 nights in hostels, 8, maybe, yeah, 8, maybe 9, I don't know. But yeah, so I'm just sleeping by the ocean tonight. Back to December 6th. December 6th, I decided I was gonna be a beach bum, and I thought I'd only have $600, but I thought I'd be coming out with just a little bit of money for the 8th, or I'd be coming out here at the beginning of the year of 2023 with just a little money, but I have a lot more money, and so far I have I've done woofing at 3 different places, and so I've had other than sleeping outside for like an hour or two in San Diego, I've had somewhere to go the entire time and have not really put the beach bum thing to the test. San Diego, I thought probably would have worked out, but it was raining and it was cold and I didn't have proper clothing on. It was very stupid of me. But yeah, so it's funny. It's like I've been out here for a month, and my original plan was to be a beach bum, but I have not actually done it yet. And tonight is the first night. And so far, it's been pretty beautiful. I've seen a few people walk by, but mainly it's like people with their families and stuff like that. There's somebody with their family. I don't know if you can see them. Right over there. And yeah, but I'm gonna try to sleep out here. I feel pretty warm so far. What was I gonna say? My feet are a little cold, and I got on like really warm, a couple pairs of really warm socks. But for the most part, I feel pretty good. I'm gonna see how I do out here. I think it'll be fine. I've seen a lot of homeless people that don't have anything. Like, all they have is like a t-shirt. And that's what they're like roaming around in. That's what they're sleeping in. They have nothing. But and they seem to be making it, although they're crazier than shit, most of them. But wow, what a situation with the homeless people. But so far in the past 3 days of playing music in Hollywood, I made, 2 nights in Hollywood. Or no, well, I guess I played 3 days in Hollywood. I only made money twice. But with 2 days in Santa Monica, or 2 days in Los Angeles, or 2 days in Hollywood jamming, and 1 day in Santa Monica, I've made $24 so far. Which, you know, that'll cover a third of my train ticket to Willits, California, which is in Northern California. I'm gonna get on the plane, or get on the train at 5:10 a.m. and I'll get to Willits at 5:30 p.m. on February 8th. And until then, I need to be economical and use these beaches. I found food. I know where to get food at. I went to a Jewish family center, and they help anyone. And I got a bunch of groceries there. So I have 1 more day left of that food. So there's that. And then yeah, I'll have to tell you about my food adventures another time. I went to one soup kitchen in downtown LA. And that was it was a good. They gave you a good amount of food. It was nice. God, it just smelled terrible there. God awful. But I guess I quickly got used to it. And you can just get your food outside, or you can go in and sit down. And so I went in and sat down. But you know, it's just been a plethora of experiences for me. I've also been going to Vedanta Hollywood, which is like a Hindu center, and I have felt extreme amounts of peace like when I've been there. Like, I really want to go back. I felt really good, like meditating in there, like really good. So, you know, it's like, so I've like, last few days I've this will be day number 7, or well, so yeah, day number 7 in LA. And so I spent 3 days at a nudist house. I only saw him like once naked, or once when we were both naked. But like, other than that, like, it says on the couch surfing thing that he kind of expects you to be naked or something, at least like while you're there. But he was only naked like one time. And but like, yeah, he was working the whole time, and so I didn't even see him hardly ever. I had this amazing apartment to myself, like a mile away from Hollywood, in Mid-Wilshire neighborhood, predominantly a Jewish neighborhood. Like, I've never seen that many Jewish people all in one time. And also, another culture shock. Another culture shock is I went to this Latino laundromat, and it was just nothing but like these like little tiny like Latino people, Like, it was crazy. It was like I was like the tallest person in the room. I don't know if that's ever happened before. um, but it's just been quite the adventure, you know. I've been in the mountains scooping shit, scooping horse shit. I've I've been in the Santa Monica Mountains, just moving mulch. I was also in the mountains in Fallbrook, California for a couple days. And gosh, and coming back from Santa Clarita, that was mountainous, and that was pretty cool. It's more like close to Agua Dulce than it is Santa Clarita. So I went from Agua Dulce to Santa Clarita, and it was like all downhill on the Sierra Highway for 11.5 miles. That was awesome. Oh, that was really cool. Super easy, just gliding the whole way. It's like riding the brakes because I'm scared about going too fast. Eating shit. Calabasas. I rode my bike there. I might do some camping out there. It is over in those mountains over there, probably about 7 miles away. That was where I had been staying, 7 or 8 miles, or probably about 10 miles from where I was staying, but not probably about 7 miles from here. There's a Hindu temple, and I went outside of there, and it's really beautiful. I guess people say they've been to India, and it's like just as good quality as what they have in India. It was all fenced in, so I couldn't get up close, but it was beautiful. This beautiful Hindu temple in a mountain, on like in these like pristine Santa Monica mountains. Just gorgeous. I got a great picture of the sun in the background behind the temple. It's beautiful. Yeah. Yep, I've done that. Jumped in the ocean. Yeah, and then actually today I just spent, so after the first 3 days with a nudist, I just spent 3 more days with a Jewish man, and he didn't want me in his house like when he wasn't there, so I had to leave during the day, but at least I had somewhere to crash my head and shower, and he fed me breakfast in the morning and coffee. Great French press coffee. And or I think it had probably been like Jewish press. He had some kind of like press I'd never seen for coffee before. Or just like it was like this thing where you put has a giant filter, then you just pour the hot water on top of it. It was phenomenal coffee. And yeah, so I just spent 3 days with him, and that was pretty cool. I've like and before that, I had stayed 2 nights at the Freehand hostel, and so this whole time I've just been riding my bike like everywhere, or like all over LA, and taking the train places. I went to a I went to a church service on last Sunday night at Radiance Church in Hollywood. They were really nice people, and it's kind of lonely on my travels, and so it was nice just to be able to talk to somebody and hang out. And then the pastor invited everyone over to his house the following forget what day it was, but for food, and they had probably the best Thai food I've had in my entire life, no pun intended. And it was like, wow, it was good. It was I've never had Thai food that good, and I've had a lot of Thai food. But yeah, and that was pretty cool. They had like a worship session where like it was like dimly lit, and everyone just sat in the kitchen or in the living room, and there's like an acoustic guitar, and then like the leader of the band was like singing, and it was great. It was just like a cappella or with a guitar, and that was pretty cool. I've like I've jammed with homeless people. um, you know, what else is there that's happened recently? Yeah. One day I did yoga on the Walk of Fame, actually. That was pretty cool. I'm starting to get my yoga practice in, and then I've been playing a lot of guitar, like probably like 2 or 3 hours a day. What else has happened? The Hindu adventure was crazy. Or the Vedanta Center was crazy. Like I was sober, but like I was getting the feeling that like I was like getting the feeling like I was like starting to feel like I was tripping. Like, and I know it was just from this like the Swami. He had some great vibes going. It was crazy. Like I felt like I was tripping there for a second. Like it was like, wow, it was like bliss. Bliss consciousness is what I was really feeling. It was cool. Uh, that's at the Vedanta Center in Hollywood. Wow, that was great. I saw one of my favorite new bands is Beach House, and I've been listening to their Once Twice a Melody album, which is their most recent album, like a whole bunch since I've been in LA, or since I've been on this California trip. And I was just riding through West LA, I think it is, or West Hollywood on my way to Hollywood, and I saw it, and I just looked over, and there was like painted on a garage door, a big old giant garage door, was the Beach House, or like was a Beach House promo or like poster, like giant painting, giant mural that said, like that had like the album cover on it. Made me so happy. So fucking happy. It's really just been like amazingness, like being out here, like it's like there's just been enough like of just sheer like wonder and amazement that I've experienced. Like it's like got me really feeling that I'm on the right path. And there's all the sunshine, which is like my body is just like, gosh, especially the first while, like it was like just like loving it, and it still loves it. I am enjoying the sunshine. During the day I've been wearing shorts and a t-shirt, and yeah, and now I think it's probably like in the 50s, I think. But oh, what else has happened? What else has happened? Been trying to find jobs on Craigslist, like just little like individual jobs, like cash jobs. Could use a little extra cash. Well, I think that's about it. See ya.